と年を重ねてどれくらいの時が経ったんでしょう。どっちかが果てる時は笑顔で二人の約束覚えてる。結婚しよう伊勢丹で買った9個のリング似合ってるよ。リメンバーシワが一つずつ増えてく。オレンジの空が暮れてく。
繰り返した延長線変わんない毎日を無駄遣いしてゆくよ。死んだ顔のメインキャスト鏡に映る自分に本当泣いちゃうんだ。昨日やった宿題も思い出せないような生活しているのなら生きてる意味ないんじゃないの。例えるなら感情も感傷も感覚も感動も関係も関心も感性もないようなクソ映画だ。僕の人生のエンドロール眺めてずっと冷静な笑いをした。空っぽでなんもないスタッフロールが流れてゆく。誰も買ってくれないだから誰のことも理解できなかった。さてないわけばっか並べてる。
世界の隅っこでちぎれた心と声としてこんなに空っぽな言葉のあれ。嘘つきな君に出会って恋をした。嫌い嫌い嫌い嫌い嫌いになれないんだ。さよなら会いたいと願えば全てが壊れてしまうから笑ってよ背を向けたら一人が持ち合わせる痛み夜空に冷たくなる光あなたがくれた光。さよならおやすみ心が溺れてゆく静かな海へと二人が溶けたのなら抱きしめて覚めるよ。
愛する人と共に過ごしてどれくらいの時が経ったんでしょう。擦り切れた時代は遠ざかって人を愛せないと思ってたけどノック君がドアをこじ開けたんだってことを気づいてるの。リメ
誰も 誰も近寄りたくないけどいずれ訪れる道だから誰も
Okay, we're actually back now. Sorry for technical difficulties. But it's like the first point was won by Taskmaster. And right now, it's like these lead. It's gonna go in favor for Rustyy. Unfortunately, Taskmaster finding more and more misses on throughout the map. Already with a 3 miss advantage near the end of the map, and not gonna help the cause unless Rustyy does afford to find misses, but already having a very huge combo and lead over 1k of combo difference. Not combo difference, but the amount of combo. Practically the map being already over. Not much Taskmaster could do in this scenario. As I was saying earlier, before I was unmuted, both of these players being really strong when it came to DT1, so it was going to be a quite dicey pick. But otherwise, it seems like Rustyy was able to achieve that FC. But so far, both of these players have been winning their own picks. And as mentioned way earlier, just a small recap, this will be the last match for this weekend. Oh, this is Taskmaster against Rustyy. C7 against C10. Both really good players and really good mods altogether, all-rounders, but they do have their own weaknesses. Rustyy being more notable when it comes to converts, especially Nomad 4 potentially, but being way better at hidden, specifically hidden one. Taskmaster struggling a little bit when it comes to RO1, but not the converts, so that's something to watch out for. However, we did see Taskmaster winning Hidden 2. Their seats being really close together. And now we're gonna see DT3. And this time around, DT3 is beneficial for possibly Taskmaster in this scenario, as Rustyy seems to be, well, they struggled on the qualifiers. We don't know yet how they'll perform here, but it's possibly gonna be a very good pick from Taskmaster. Taskmaster opting to play with Hidden again, same with DT1. But overall, we should probably see Taskmaster pick in possibly another DT if they have the chance. However, Rustyy is also good when it comes to specific DTs. Already seen how they performed previous DT1. And now it is up to them to show their skills on the convert instead. So far, it's only an act difference. Taskmaster keeping that double S. Rustyy finding the first miss. being able to maximize the combo, but unfortunately being able to hold on to that right side of the screen as we approach this TI section. Taskmaster putting a lot of work here, but both of them trading in that section. Unfortunately losing that FC, but still having the advantage. Around 2 misses of difference for Rustyy to even have an advantage here. As both of them miss at the same place and at the exact same combo, it's not gonna be a huge difference. Aside from the 2 misses, of course. There is not much time left. It's potentially will be Taskmaster's point. Even if they were to miss here, it's not enough shenanigans on the map. They are effectively gonna get the second point. That force mod is gonna be picked. Also, if we go real quick onto these bans, I believe normal 2 was banned, as well as RO16, if I remember correctly. And yes, effectively, Rustyy did ban RO16. But it seems like this was one of the better choices since Taskmaster did way better, or does better on our converts. Anyway, back to the app. We do see a very early miss coming up from Taskmaster in this force mod pick. Both of these players opting to play with hidden. But Rustyy following it up by finding another miss. Still too early on these players having a full combo before hitting those very early misses. They're gonna remain same place at advantage, not going anywhere just yet. Taskmaster being able to maximize his combo as well as Rustyy. But Rustyy finding another miss, giving Taskmaster a bigger lead here. There's some time to recover though, but there is only less than half of the map left. Taskmaster finding a miss, still not enough for Rustyy to gain that advantage. However, they did reach a 200 combo mark after Taskmaster missed. That's gonna slowly put that advantage into just 1 miss of difference. It's still on Taskmaster's side. But if this keeps up and Taskmaster keeps holding on, it's gonna be a break point. Fortunately, there's not enough shenanigans on this map left. Now it is time for Taskmaster to pick your next map. Fortunately, cannot go for the last DT on the map if they wish to. They cannot double pick, but they still have a lot on the board left. They still have 2 hiddens, 2 nomads, and 2 Harogs. They decide to go for hidden 2, only leaving hidden 1 on the pool. The low AR pick. This is also, even though the timer is around 2 minutes, I think it's like 2.5 minutes, this is still a very deadly map, not because of the low AR, but because of the fact that the combo is also kind of short. There's only 4 opportunities for each player to gain a maximum score and their combo to remain. Any type of misses they make is gonna be quite situational. They cannot afford to miss before or after that 200 combo mark, otherwise they'll be in a huge pickle. But so far, it seems like both these players are able to hold onto their combo just well. Still on that double S. Doing 1 maximum combo out of 4. Slowly reaching 400. There are now 2 chances for a comeback. Halfway through the map, they cannot afford to find a miss, otherwise they only have 1 opportunity and Taskmaster to find a miss. There's still some time to recover from that. If Rustyy were to find a miss, that advantage could go into Taskmaster's side, and it does. Rustyy finds a miss in that side of the screen. Things remain the same way as they are. This could potentially give the Taskmaster the advantage. Slowly that advantage going towards Taskmaster. However, Rustyy is still building up to that combo quite strongly. However, Taskmaster did find 1 act drop more than Rustyy in comparison, and that's probably gonna give Rustyy the advantage they just need, but as it was not enough. And thanks to that act drop and those few chain misses, Taskmaster was not able to claim that point for themselves. Rustyy is gonna get it instead. Causing another breakpoint. Seems like Rustyy is going to opt to play Noma 3. I believe this is the Kibiki pick for the Nomad slot. Alright, start off with Noma 3. Gimmick already Taskmaster finding a very early miss. To being able to maintain that combo just well as double S. Taskmaster recovered from that earlier miss. Going through those difficult sections just fine. Especially Rustyy dropping on droplet there, mashing the same act as Taskmaster. But not gonna matter. Taskmaster did miss and did miss again. But now that advantage is gonna be even more solid and remain Rustyy's side. It was time to recover from that. Yes. Half of the map left. Taskmaster being able to maximize the combo yet again, but cannot afford to miss. As Rustyy is still holding very strong. Getting all these slider ticks. Finding yet another droplet miss. But again, not a huge deal. Just 2 misses away. So reaching that 1k combo mark. Oh, Taskmaster is halfway through there. But Rustyy finding a miss in this later part of the map. Still not gonna be enough for Taskmaster to claim that point. Rustyy will have to find another miss. Otherwise, Rustyy is possibly gonna claim this point for themselves, winning their own pick quite swiftly. Almost an NFC, just one miss away. It was just enough to claim that point. Now Taskmaster has to pick their very last map. Just a little expected, but the final map for Taskmaster is going to be DT2. And unlike DT1, this map is shorter. Both players are getting ready to play this map. Taskmaster potentially gonna play with Hidden. Starting off, I think, I'm not too sure, but I think that spinner was equal. It's even harder to tell now since both these players have the same act. Also reached the 200 combo mark just fine, but it's still not over yet. There's just some tricky sections in this map. It's starting off now. Now into the CI section, still he's played holding strongly, but Rustyy find that the Erasures miss, unfortunately not being able to compete against Taskmaster's AC and FC combo. And another miss is probably gonna settle a score advantage even further, as long as Taskmaster does not find another miss in this later part of the map. Score difference is already 3 misses away, now 2 misses as Taskmaster finds the very first miss on the map. Still not gonna be enough, and unfortunately not enough time left for Rustyy to recover from that. They did find a second miss right at the end of the map. Surprisingly finding more misses than Rustyy, but just not enough time or combo. Getting Taskmaster into a match point. As Rustyy now has to pick the last map off the pool. We only have no mod for Hidden 1, RO1 and RO2 to choose from. Possibly not being a good pick, since both of these players did really well. It could be a very dicey pick being a last map chosen, but they go with Hidden 1 instead. Hidden 1 being Rustyy's best pick. Actually, as I mentioned in chat, yeah, they couldn't pick no mod, otherwise it would be a double pick. Unfortunately, they were locked in Hidden or Hard Rock, and honestly, Hidden was the better option here. Hard Rock could have been a very close match. Our Taskmaster is also strong with Hidden, so this could go either way. If Taskmaster clings this point, or we're gonna see a tiebreaker. Starting off already, Rustyy finding first miss. It's still too early. As Taskmaster finds a miss himself, trading it back. Not gonna be strong enough for that score difference to go that far away. Especially now since Rustyy found a second miss and a third miss. That's possibly gonna give Rustyy a more solid advantage, even though they don't have the maximum combo reaching this very first HI section. Taskmaster reaching that 200 combo mark, so now any misses, okay, gonna be even more painful. Rustyy has to build a combo. They effectively do. Score difference is just 1.5 misses away. And I believe this map does not have any spinners. And 1.5 miss is not gonna be enough even if they have better hack. So Rustyy will have to hope for Taskmaster to find 2 misses. Hopefully then reach the second KI. Taskmaster finding this first, well, not the first miss, but a first miss in this second KI section after the very first one they had on the pool and the map in general. But Rustyy unfortunately missing and straight it back. Taskmaster is 10k away from Rustyy from possibly claiming this point. But again, no spinners, and the ACK is not gonna be enough in this scenario, especially since Taskmaster has a better ACK than Rustyy. It's just 1/4 of the map left. There's still 1 more KI left. So a possible slip up could happen from Taskmaster, but the same goes for Rustyy. So Rustyy has to keep holding onto the combo if they want to claim this point. Otherwise, Taskmaster is possibly gonna get this point and get away with it. The advantage did lower from 10k to 8k, but unfortunately not gonna be enough unless they find another miss. They're just 1 miss away, even if that's at the very ending. This could potentially turn things around, and it does. Taskmaster find the last miss Rustyy needed to gain that point, and if Rustyy holds onto the combo, that's gonna be a tiebreaker. And Rustyy was able to hold until the end to get that tiebreaker, the last tiebreaker from round of 16. Their seats are Taskmaster is seat 7 and Rustyy is seat 10. Oh. Now starting off the last map of this week, tiebreaker. Taskmaster opting to quickly hit in. far, both of them being able to do their combo quite nicely. Unfortunately, Taskmaster just dropping a little bit out there. Not gonna matter much. So some spinners along the way of the map to settle that score difference. Unfortunately, Rustyy finding the very first miss. Now that act battle is not gonna matter much. That is, unless Taskmaster does find a miss. But that miss was just enough to get both players the same accuracy. But again, it's still not that far away. It's not even 20k of difference, just 15k score lead. And now 14k after that spinner won by Taskmaster. Taskmaster is slowly reaching that 1k combo mark, reaching it just now. Okay, on their way to get that 1k combo mark after that first miss on the map. Barely reaching halfway through the map, but it's still a chance that Taskmaster could potentially find another miss, but the same goes for Rustyy. But as we potentially try to find if any of these players are going to slip out or not, Rustyy really reached that 1k combo mark just fine. Taskmaster on 1.5k combo mark. Still one miss to determine who could potentially be the winner or have the lead on that matter, as there's still a lot of map left, but we are slowly reaching the last quarter of the map left. Of these players getting everything on the map. Taskmaster only having an act drop, while Rustyy having a miss. Also winning that spinner. And so far, no other spinners on the horizon. Taskmaster gonna reach that 2k combo mark. Still holding on to that FC. Rustyy reaching Taskmaster's 1.5k combo from earlier. Unfortunately being very far away from that act or spinner to matter. That first miss, the only thing setting them apart. Taskmaster giving no signs of dropping their FC. And it seems it's gonna remain that way. Still a potential they could slip up, but they do not, as they achieve an FC on this map. Unfortunately, Rustyy finding one miss, but even with that one miss, that spinner from Taskmaster could have potentially settled it up and still won that point. Very impressive last tiebreaker for round of 16. Congratulations for both players. Really well played. Unfortunately, Rustyy will have to go into the losers bracket next week, while Taskmaster will move on to the winners bracket. Also, fun fact: pretty sure this was the 7th tiebreaker in round of 16. But that'll be the last match from this round. What that means, next week we're gonna be seeing a lot of interesting matches coming up on the water finals. And there's also gonna be the start of the double elimination. So please keep an eye on that. There's gonna be double matches on the losers brackets. But these are the players that are gonna be facing each other next weekend. That'll be all for now. However, do stay tuned tomorrow around 13 or 14 UTC for the next map showcase.